Well, a complete video of how the routine's going to go in this class will probably come sometime tomorrow. I'm still kind of backlogged from the weekend. But I would like to tell you about your very first assignment here. And the second thing I'd also like to do is talk about the syllabus for a bit. So where your very first assignment lives, you click under this homework due exclamation point button here. Okay. And you get to that, and it gets to another sign. Now, the deal is when you get to click on this second one, you go actually to a different program. This program that we're in right now, when you first get into the class, is called eCollege. This program we hit when we click on this second button is called My Math Lab, and you start seeing those squares flash out. That means it's changing over to a program called My Math Lab. So now it comes here to a list of homework, but you see due date, there's nothing due. Well, to see what's going on with that, let's go back to the syllabus and take a look. What's going on in the syllabus is basically the thing that's due for this class is actually the online quizzes, not the homework. So the online quizzes count for some portion of your grade, about 10%. The homework per se doesn't count for anything on your grade. So how this will probably work typically is that you will notice that every quiz or every homework here has a quiz just like it. So the review for Intro to Algebra Part 1 has a homework, media and review for Intro to Algebra Part 1. 6.1a has a media and a review for it. Media for 6.1 and a homework for section 6.1a. And what the difference is going to be is that these guys will have all sorts of homework helps in them. We'll go over those more. So after you've taken a quiz, this is going to be a place where you can practice just the problems you've struggled with most. And it will actually have some things to help you look up how to do them and learn how to do them as well. But what I want you to do tonight is this first assignment, which is due tomorrow at midnight. But I want you to do it, you're going to probably do it more than once. So I want you to take your first stab at this quiz for review for Intro to Algebra Part 1. So I'd like you to go through that and make sure you do that tonight or early tomorrow. And what you'll see is over on this left-hand side, there's a button, or a right-hand side, I am ready to start. You click that, and that will take you into the quiz for Part 1. And that is what I want you to do as your first assignment here. When you get done with those problems, this is taking, for some reason, a very long time to load. When you get done with all those problems, you can finish out the assignment by hitting the Submit button. And here I get a 0 because I've done absolutely nothing on it, but I can retake it, so that'll be okay. And what I want to do is go back to then the media for review. Okay, and what you see is that we can go into each chapter test with prep videos, it says. What does that mean? Well, it's going to go here to a section of the book, and you'll see problems like the ones you just did on that quiz. Okay, in chapter 1, some from chapter 2, some from chapter 3. If a problem from 3.1, a problem, say from chapter 3.1 caused you your problems, you click here. I'm going to have to click here again for some reason. It's not going. And we can go through this practice test. Let's say that this problem about triangles caused you problems. Well, you just click on the little video camera there, and it should momentarily pop up. There we go. A little video screen that will actually show you some things when you click play about how to do that problem. If you don't want to just do the video, you can also read about that section. Oopsie. We can go into the homework version. A lot of the homework versions of questions will have helps over on the right hand side. Again, let me shrink this down so you can see them. So there's one option called Help Me Solve This, which actually talks you through working these problems. View an example, which will actually show you an example how to do the problem. Often there is a button that leads you to the section of the textbook that's appropriate. Ask My Instructor just sends me an email. Okay? But there will be a couple things, and probably these two options on the problems you missed will give you a clue as to what to do on those problems when you see them again on the test. Okay? So, but the main thing I want you to do tonight is get through one version, one try at this first quiz. And then tomorrow I'll have some more information up here, and by Wednesday we'll be kind of up and running, I think. But that's what you can do tonight and tomorrow is work on this first quiz that shows up. Oh, let me just go back right here. Okay, so you click on the quizzes and tests button after you go into homework. Okay, you click on the quizzes and tests button up at the top, and that gives you the option quiz for review for Intro to Algebra Part 1. I want you to do that at least once in the next 24 hours. So at least once by about 6 o'clock Tuesday night. All right? Let me know if you have any questions. More videos coming as to explain the whole process. But this is what I want you to do for now. Thanks.